Well, okay. Fingers are very crossed. Fingers are very crossed for the stream gods to bless us today. Yeah, sorry for the little delay there, everyone. We were frantically trying to figure out what is going on with the YouTube chat, and then while we did that, all the Twitch stuff started saying it was broken, and we thought it was something we did. So there we were trying to fix it, and turns out the Twitch was just down for a bit. So all's well that ends well, I suppose. Oh, whoa, YouTube chat is here. I can see what you're saying. This is something. Niskam, everyone. Niskam and Tagiam Kisi. Today is a day of translation because we have, well, I have a duty to perform. I have a promise to keep, which is to take the winner of our fanfiction contest, if you'll remember, Galactic Sands story, The Merchant Company and the Oasis, and we need to make this into a video with narration, and part of that means we need to take the dialogue in the story and translate it into the respective languages in which the dialogue is spoken. So that's Pkwak and that's Biirai. And so today, that's our plan. We are going to completely translate all the dialogue so that we have a full script for the for that special video, and then we can film it and post it and have a lot of fun with that sort of thing. So, good. And let's see, what else is going on? Got a haircut. That's kind of fun. I did that thing, which I've never done before, where I go to a new barber, different country. I don't know what's going to happen. I go with faith, and I go with my fingers very firmly crossed, and I show a picture of my last haircut, and I said, "Can you do this?" He looked at the picture. Looked at it for a few seconds. He turned it around in his hand almost. And he looked up at me, looked back down at the picture, up at me again. He waited for a second, and then he said, "Yeah, we can do this." And he did it. So, yeah, it wasn't nearly as dramatic as that. He just said, "Yeah, sure." But that's how I remember it. I like to add a little bit of the drama. Alrighty, so I guess, I don't know, I think probably we should go Pkwak Biirai, because that's the order they come in the story. So without further ado, I'm going to say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. We are about to do a bit of a translation blitz. We have some dialogue in Galactic Sands contest-winning short story, The Merchant Company and the Oasis, and we have to translate it into Pkwak, and so that's our plan for today. Shall we jump right in? Let's skedaddle over to the side webcam, and we see the YouTube chat. All is right with the world. Okay, so here is the story. I have, I don't know why I have an extra I there. I've put it into a form that we can use for the script, and I've taken out all of the dialogue that we've translated so far. So we have a bit of the Pkwak translated so far. We have a few lines here, a few lines here, but we still have this. So I'm going to just make it bold so we can see it more easily. Or maybe I'll make it italic. Yeah, that's better. Because we need to translate these into Pkwak. And that's all the Pkwak that remains in the story. The rest is Biirai, and we'll deal with that later. All right, so. Ba. Where are we? Hi, Rusty. Good to see you. I'm going to put my volume down a little bit because I think I'm topping out the mic. All right. Now let's see. Okay, so we have our first line. Why do they say that this lake is of eternal life? Was it poured out from the heavens, or its waters from the tears of the gods? Ooh, that's nice. Let's go over here. We have it already prepared for us. Look, this past Colin's been nice to us for once. And let's scoot this over here. We have, oh, look at that. We have our Quack dictionary. And let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. If we fit, is this going to be ridiculously small? Yes, it is. Let's see if we can go up. That's good enough. I think hopefully everyone can see clearly, more or less clearly. And let's see if I can. No. All right. Well, that's good enough. So why do they say that this lake is of eternal life? Let's split this into two sentences. Why do they say that this lake is of eternal life? Was it poured out from the heavens, or its waters from the tears of... Oh, that line. All right, so here is our first task. Why do they say that this lake is of eternal life? Righty. So in order to do this, we have our Quack grammar here. We have our Pkwak dictionary here, which is growing more and more complete as the days grow long. Or short. No, long now. Well, here, short. I don't know. Seasons confuse me sometimes, especially when I swap hemispheres. And then we have the big vocabulary overview list, which has a lot of good dialect words that we can adopt into the Koine. And hey, Pixel Music, thank you. I have had a pretty nice day so far. It was a bit of a moment of stress when we were sorting out the stream settings and everything, but I think unlike normal, I remained calm throughout the entire thing. And I think that really got us through. Lucy did all the work, and I just sort of sat here being calm, occasionally logged in or out of this and that. Let's see. Yes, SM, I am in Peru at the moment. So, Southern Hemisphere life, it is summer. It is hot. It is beautiful. Sorry, Northern Hemisphere people. I'll be back soon enough, and I'll be suffering with you. But for now, here we are. Okay, so why did they say that this lake is of eternal life? I think I'm going to just do a quick gloss here. We have a why, I believe. Oops, no. Searching this one. Ooh, this is cool. Rada. Because or why. We also have a WH... I feel like we have a WH word for why. pause. Let me see, where is this? Nkimen, right? Isn't that right? I feel like we have Nkimen. Or is that how? Why this isn't showing up, but I really very distinctly recall. Nkimen is how. Right. Yes. Okay, Nkimen is how. Rada is from that. And it's a calque of Italian perché. Ah, interesting. I think what I would do is maybe something like ramen. Because our WH is men. Wait, where are we? Yeah, men. WH. Sorry, this is a bit chaotic. It's getting less so. So let's give ourselves a Y. Ramen. Y. And then we can just do a null subject here. This is this impersonal construction. Say, complementizer, lake, demonstrative, be. And then, how are we going to do this sort of, this genitive of specification style construction? We could use a proform and say life eternal. Because we don't have a marked genitive in Pkwak, which is interesting. We just postpose the noun phrase. Let's see. Hey, yeah, Max, you're right. Quinn was thinking the same thing. Great minds, as I always say. Yeah, I'm mixing gloss and translation because I'm rock and roll like that. I don't play by their rules. I don't know. Okay, so dative of interest. I wouldn't call that a dative of interest. Now we could say that we have a dative of specification. But we've got one dative locative, this be preposition, which we're using for basically everything. I think we may actually want to do it though. I think we may actually want to do it. We could use a be of specification. So instead of using a proform, we could use, we'll call it lock. Be at life eternal. So Quack will have this construction, the locative of specification, where you have a copula and then a locative, meaning to be of something. I see an uh-oh in the chat. That never bodes well. Hopefully that's not a technical difficulty uh-oh. And, okay. So then let's start filling this in. Let's preferentially take from the dictionary. So, soit. Ramen, soit. And our complementizer is da. Ramen, soit da lake. Do we have a word for lake? We do. Let's see what dialect it is. R. Let's take it from R. Klukgang. Da. So our demonstrative and our copula and our complementizer rather are coming from the same source. Da. Oh, sorry, da. Here we go. Demonstrative complementizer. Ramen swa da klukang da. And then our null complement, our null copula. Be. See, some of these words I actually remember. Fun. Life. Gao. Love it. And then eternal, I'm guessing we don't have. Okay. Yeah. Fingers are going to remain crossed for me, technically. But I figure better a stream with a few dodgy moments than no stream. At least I feel that my week is missing something if I don't sit down here and hang out with all of you for a few hours. Right. Okay. Why do they say that this lake is of eternal life? So we need this eternal. We need this eternal. So we could do something like not end. No, this is not a stage level predicate in my reading. This is not a stare. I disagree. The nature of the lake is to be of eternal life. It's not a lake that's of eternal life today and maybe not tomorrow. That's my interpretation anyway. Galactic's End. If you are of a different mind, you're the author, so I will defer. But I think that it's a lake of eternal life. That's just its nature. Okay, so then how are we going to translate this eternal? So we could do something like unending. Do we have a word for end? Gao. I believe. Gao, the end of something, to arrive. All right, so then if we do that, it would be something like Tarp Gao. I don't know if I entirely like that. This is what we would get. Tarpkawao. Neg. End. Adjective. But who's to say that our negative, if we have a derivational negative marker, it looks like YouTube is slightly back to its old tricks of delivering messages by donkey. Romke, welcome back. The Romke jump scare. So maybe we could have the derivational negative just be ta. Tapkawao. I kind of prefer that. So then we get this sentence. Ramen swa da klukang da pekao tapkawao. Ramen swa da kluk... sorry. Ramen swa da kluklang... Klukang. Okay, I'll try this again. Ramen swa da klukang da bekao tapkawao. Phew. I might degeminate that. All right, so right, okay, that's good. First one done. Moving on. Okay, was it poured out from the heavens, or its waters from the tears of the gods? What is our yes/no question strategy? We have a. Do we have a suffix? No, I'm not going to find anything that way. Questions. Questions. Q. Which case? Find. Ooh, M dialect has a question mark. Que. Where does that come from? Ah, qua at the end is the binary question marker. Right. Okay. Let's yeah, I remember this now. This is coming back to me. So let's stick with that. So qua is going to be our question marker. And so it will look something like this. We have our passive pour out. We're going to probably have to deal with this verb, but let's just call it pour out for now. From heaven, qua or q, and actually qua comes from or, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, so we wouldn't have q or, oops, we would just have or because it's the same word, or 3sg inen, so water from tier god q. I think this is our gloss. So we have our passive mark, which is really, we called it inverse last time. Maybe we should gloss it that way, just to be consistent. Was it poured out from heaven? Or were its waters poured out from the tears of the gods? Interesting, I like that. Okay. Right. So then let's go to it. So the passive marker is from our verb receive. Pa. Okay, we don't know about pour out yet. Ra. Heaven, do we have heaven, sky? Mnisklui. Interesting. Kluingwes. Kluingwes. I'd slightly like, just from an aesthetic point of view, a simpler word for heaven that's not so transparently metaphorical. I'd like something a little bit older to come from this. All right, so let's see what we can do. I think I will need to open up a new sheet. Sakrat. Let's derive it. Okay, so we have munar, which is deep. Moar. So if we could derive it from this root deep, with the idea that deep can also be very tall, and that you have the very high, and so that the heavens is like the deep, but in reverse. We could do something to do with moir. And one thing that I've been thinking about while we're on this topic is I want to include some old derivations, like some derivations, some things that are morphologically related before Proto-Socratic level, which I haven't done it very systematically yet, but I have things that suggest that they're slightly related, like marus and barus. So we have this root barus, which means fill, become full. It's a lot of stuff to do with completion. So heal, be enough, suffice. And I have a word marus, which means wall, and the idea is that the wall kind of completes the city, which I blatantly stole from Sinitic, this etymology. So, but we have this alternation of B and M, which maybe has some pre-Proto-Socrat, which has some I'm getting my phonologies mixed up. Pre-Proto-Socrat relationship. And so I'm wondering if we could do something similar with munar. Maybe there's something like muner that we can say is heaven, and maybe in pre-Proto-Socrat it was something like munari and umlauted to muner. I don't know. Or munor or munur. Oh, I kind of like munur better. And then this would give us mur in... where did it go? This would give us mur in Socrat. So I'm going to call it on mur. Which I think is a kind of a nice sounding word for heaven. Mur. So was it poured out from heaven? For some reason, Google Sheets is not connected. That's all good. Qua. Hopefully that was just Google Sheets and not the entire stream. Fingers remain crossed. Okay, so pa something ramur qua water. And I'll highlight this so that I know I have to add it into the dictionary. And then we have to go to water. Aha, so we have this distinction between salt water and fresh water. So let's see what we have. I'm assuming that we want this to be fresh water because it's a lake. So we have kluk. And in Koine, the sequence wu gets simplified to u. And let's go back to our pronouns, because I don't remember them all. Inanimate ya. Kluk ya. Ra. Tier. That's cool. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce this, given the romanization, but I think definitely we could do something for tiers like seawater, I. So where is it? Not kluk, but liao. Right? It's liao. Apologies for all the liao. And then we need a word for I. Liaoka. So there's your tier. Great. And then God, Manis. I almost feel as if we might want to translate this. Now, Galactic Sand, I'd be curious to get your opinion, because our world building around these Sakrat speakers have them being fairly Mniss prominent in their belief system. So I wonder if we would want to translate this as from the tears of Mniss. Because if so, we could translate. We could just finish it off like this. Cool, cool, excellent. All right. So let's do it. And let's just come up with a word for pour out. Yeah, how to do this in a not excessively English way. These little verbs are my absolute least favorite when learning a language. These little verbs of motion. All right, so what to do? Well, we have this word gu. So maybe we can give it a verbal sense. Gu. To mean pour. So a gu is a pour. What dialect is this? It's Jack's dialect. So we could use gu for a verb to pour. And I wonder if we want to causativize this. Because if you remember from last time, we have our lovely, where is it? Ah, yes, our lovely set of causatives. We could have something like gutam. Yeah, okay, I like that. So then here's our sentence. Pagutam ramur quakluk ya raliaukam nis qua. Pagutam ramur quakluk ya raliaukam nis qua. Liauka. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Can you hear those dogs? I don't know if you can hear these dogs. Dogs are crazy. These are crazy dogs. All right, let's look at the time. I think I'll put in a cut. Well, from beautiful Lima, a bunch of random dogs, and I wish you a very happy rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back to do some more translation in the next episode. So we will see you soon. Okay, dogs. I've had enough out of you. Dogs, birds, ice cream elephants. What don't we have? All right, chat. How are we doing today? I am going to hydrate. Yeah, you're right. We don't have lizards, but I feel like I don't want to jinx it because I feel like there could be lizards falling down on me. Menisque. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like that, that enclitic que. Is Sutton still on the floor? Knock twice if you're still here, Sutton. All right. Ooh, pizza. Currently preparing a pizza that just came out of the oven. Now you're making me hungry there. Max, yes, I did. I did appreciate that parody. That was excellent. Well done. And for those of you who don't know what we're referring to, Max did a great Gilbert and Sullivan parody in the Discord. And by the way, hey, if you're here and you don't know about the Discord, cast your eyes into the description where you will find just such a link. Now, I guess we should carry on. We've got a few more sentences to do, and not that much time to do them in. I really want to get it all done today. We will see. But what I'm going to do is I'll switch it up. Pkwak Biirai. So we'll go into Biirai now, and let's. Okay, I'll just. Unfortunately, I don't have my tripod here, so I have to sort of huddle over the laptop. Okay, YouTube, we are back. We are about to handle some Biirai translations for our fanfic video script preparation excellence activity. Tried to make that as long of a noun phrase as I can. Take that, German. Okay, let's go over and give it a try. Whoops, there we go. Okay, so we are now working on Bidai. Let's adjust our windows. I think I need to make this smaller. Okay, so we currently have one sentence translated into Bidai. Let's continue. All right. Good day, friend. We come here seeking the lake of eternal life. Let's get the Biirai docks over on this side too. Do. Ba. Okay, we have our Biirai lexicon here. And I think we need to make it a bit smaller. All right. So, good day, friend. So we're going to start out with Tageamkese. One thing that I never do properly for Bidai is make the vowels less peripheral. So instead of I, A, U, it's really more like I, U. And so I'm going to try and do a better job of that. All right. Quaid, you flew back right before your class. Goodness gracious. You must be tired. All right. Tage umkese. And then friend. Do we have a word for friend? We do not. So this is, for those of you who are new to the language, oh yeah, extra I here, thank you. New here to the Bidai language, the premise of the Bidai language is that we take people's names from the community and we make the roots out of the names. This works because Bidai's phonology is very restrictive and people's names become fairly unrecognizable, but it gives people a sort of a stake in the language. So if you are here and you don't have your name immortalized in the Bidai language, please do drop in your preferred name into the chat and we will add it. And of course, if you want more than one, that's totally fine because, hey, we need a lot of words. So we need a word for friend. So I'm going to get our glosses together first. And you can elect to choose a specific word that you want to adopt. Nominate, you can name it after your dog, it doesn't really matter. We just want to develop the vocabulary in a fun way. So, good day, friend. So we have our good day, friend, and then we have our... Okay, let's remind ourselves about how Bidai grammar works. So, greeting with friend. Eek. What just happened? There we go. Tageom kisi wa friend. We come here seeking the lake of eternal life. So Biirai is VSO. So one plural, first person plural, neutral. Because at this point, people think that they're speaking human to human. Mac and Vericonic, yes. It's not, it is from, I'll have to check which Australian language our phonology derives from. It's in one of these. It's in one of these sheets. Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. All right, so then 5D Andre, your name is not yet in Biirai. What would you like? Andre, like this. How is that going to go into Bidai? We need to get our phonology up. Where is our phonology? I really wish Google Sheets wouldn't cut things off. You can't see it, it's off screen for you, but when you have the window smaller, it only shows one tab at a time. Okay, so so here's our phonology. So if we want to get Andre in, Samuel. Okay, let's do it. So Andre will go to actually Andre is pretty easy to adapt. We would get Andrai. Stress is also initial in Biirai. And Samuel would go to depending on if you want the ya. In there we could do something like Samuel, or oh no wait, we don't even need to go to all that trouble. Samuel, except we can't have L because there is no L, so Samuel. Samuel, where the syllable breaks are there. RZ, we would go to something like Arzeit. Arzeit would work. Yeah, right. There's no A. Samuar. Good catch, chat. Chat's always faster than me. Timothy. Excellent. Okay, that's good. So, Timothy. And to adapt Timothy, we would do simply T. I think something like Timasi or Temase. Temase. We could do, yeah, we could make this E, Samuel. 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 Yeah. And okay, great. I'm going to pause this for a second and get back to the glossing. Here we are. Greetings, friend. When plural neutral. Oh, we've already done that. I don't know what's... I've done it again. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I am mixing... I'm crossing the streams. All right. Come to here. How to do a purpose construction. I think what we'll do is some normalization. Everything non-finite is nominalized Biirai. So seek normalized. And what is our... How did we do possessives? Seek. I don't remember. Lake, eternal life. Let's look up how we did possessives in Bidai. Okay, so we have noun adjective order. So let's go back here and lake, life, eternal. I don't think we have any real morphology for adjectives. Let's give ourselves some kind of preposition here to indicate that this nominalization is a purpose clause. So something like to is a classic. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. Do we have any examples of genitives anywhere? That aren't just possessive pronouns. Rising Rose, thank you for the reminder. I don't think we do. Okay, I guess we have to decide what we're going to do about them then. We could just do them unmarkedly like we do with the adjectives. So lake, life, eternal is the lake of eternal life. That works. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Get back to the lexicon. Okay. So what do we need? Let's see what we have. Do we have a verb to come? No. Do we have a here? No. So we'll need them. Seek. Look for? No. Okay, so we need friend. To here. Seek. Do we have a preposition to? We do. Gu. And what is our to neuter? Sorry, our first person plural neutral dependent pronoun. Goodness gracious, the grammar of Bidai is a bit tough. Let's see. Let's go back to our paradigm. Keen. Okay. So this is keen. to here, gu, seek, and then the normalization, which I know we know, but I will look up in a second. Za, lake, life, eternal. Good. So then we will see if we have... Oops, no, let's look first of all what our normalization is. Where are our normalizations? Apologies, chat, for jumping around here so much. I am trying to find where... Okay, we have tan. And kan. Oh, I remember we had a contrast between tan and kan. So... This is sad. Okay, here's the relevant distinction. Kaikutan versus kaikukan. Kaikukan. When you get the dependent pronoun after kaikutan, it means seeing you. Whereas when you get the dependent pronoun after kaikukan, it means you seeing other people. So, given that the possessor-ish thing of this normalized verb is the lake of life eternal, then we will need the I don't remember how this works. I have to admit it. We need to figure out which is the unmarked one. And I'm sure that we decided this, but I don't remember what it was, and I don't think I wrote it down, so yay, documentation. Always good to actually do. Yeah, tan in the lexicon. Let's take a look to see if the lexicon is where. Yeah, normalizing subject, normalizing object. This is so vague. And when you come back to it like 4 months later, there's no chance of remembering what it was. So let's just say possessor is interpreted as the subject. Possessor is interpreted as the object. Okay, so if the possessor is interpreted as the object, and we have established that the thing that comes after a verb, after a noun, is its possessor, then having the lake of eternal life come after a nominalized verb to seek would indicate that the thing that is its possessor is the object, which is what we want. So, tan. That was painful. Apologies, everyone. Apologies, all involved. That's that. Let's see. We have life already, which is saunata. And do we have eternal? No. Do we have lake? No. Lake and eternal. So we need all of these things. We need friend, come, here, seek. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've messed this up. I have messed this up. There we go. Okay. Then Echo, yes, the name requests are still open. As you can see, we need lots of names. We need lots of vocabulary. Andre, Samuel, RZ, and Timothy. If you would like, oops, I'll show you. If you'd like to claim any of the existing desired meanings, that would be very helpful. In the meantime, Mallory, adding Mallory. So Mallory, phonologically, we're going to adapt this as, going back to the, there we go. So ma-ra-ri. This, I think, is closest we're going to get in Biirai and sharp. We don't have another sharp, do we? No. Okay, good. I'm sure that will come in handy at some point. Litling would be happy to have the name mean friend. That is excellent. Thank you. All right, so friend. I think that we would come closest by saying Ritrin. Ritrin. Although I kind of would like not to have two R's so close together. Okay, let's think about that for a second. Andre, eternal. There we go. Excellent. So let's get this. Where did it go? Here it is. Let's do some dissimulation. Let's do some dissimulation. What if we did something like... Let's ritirin. Maybe we could do something like nitirin. So using both the simulation and an echo vowel. I think that sounds pretty nice. Nitirin. Okay. Tageaum kisewa nitirin. All right. We're getting closer. Okay, now we need some... Oh, excellent. Glad to hear that it has the seal of approval. Okay, so we need to come to here, seek and lake. Okay. And I almost feel as if we should do the same thing. This should be a general thing in the phonology of the language. We prohibit R's occurring too close to each other. So instead of Mallory, we have Manari, Manari, or Marani, Marani. Oops. Manari. Okay, so let's continue. So we need some more. We need some more words. Do we have anything like here? No, we don't. Anything like seek? No, we don't. Okay, so I think I'm going to start assigning things arbitrarily to only good meanings, but we just need some more. We just need some more words. So I'm going to give Timasi, the meaning seek. Temasikin. To here, we can use okay, let's see what else we have. We have Samuir. I think I would like that to be something more contentful. Let's use Ardzeit for to here. And where is it? Here it is. I'm seeing in the chat from Quain that kin is not first person plural. What is this? What is this? Oh, you're right. Should be now. And we don't have number distinctions. Great. Okay. Great. See, here's another rule that has to do with preventing two R's occurring in close proximity. Trickain. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's get that for any motion verb. Well, we have just such a motion verb. All right, so there we go. What's the next step? And we only need one more thing, which is the word for lake. For some reason, I don't feel like Samuir has that lake feel to me. Ice cream Ainipan. Hey, where is that elephant anyway? Ainipan. Oops, I got in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay. So then, where were we? We need lake. Let's see if there's anything up here that we could make into a lake. Patui. I don't know why we have that. Presumably someone suggested that. But anyway, let's make this into a lake. And now we have another sentence. Okay, the whole sentence. Tage aumkisewa neterin. Temasino ardzait. Gu trikaintan za patui saunata andrai. Cool. Ardzeit has a, yeah, I feel there's a bit German. There's some German vibes coming through there. Zabadzi. Ardzeit andrai. Some nice sounding words. Okay, good. Gonna put in a quick break there. We got through a sentence. Hey, how about that? All right. Thank you everyone for joining us. We have been having fun with Biirai. Everyone's favorite collaborative language, or maybe second favorite. I don't know. I never like to. You really can't choose. But this has been fun. Come back and we'll do some more. Until next time, well, keep your stick on the ice. Okay, great. I'm going to do a brief hydrate and stretch break. I will Bidai. back. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm seeing a revision for the ice cream elephant. Icy cream. Icy cream. We have a word derived from hydrate but not stretch. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay. Maybe we'll have to add one. Okay. Then let's just keep going because we have more Biirai to do. A lot more, actually. Woo. All right. Okay. Where are we? YouTube. Hi. We have a lot of Biirai to translate, and I think we gotta go faster than we've been going. Let's see if we can do it. All right. Let's go into the document and let's get to work. It's Bidai time. Okay. My friend, I have been building this boat for many months now, seeking to find this place myself, for this river flows down into the lake. Okay, let's try this. Traidzi. Does that come from stretch? There's no official etymology here, so I don't know. And yes, do I forget everything? Yes, I forgot even who asked me that. All right, so delete. Icy cream ainipan. All right. Okay, so how are we going to do this? This is going to be friend one newt. I have been building this boat for many months now. Oh, I don't want to deal with aspect. Let's just put this in the present. Actually, have we talked about aspect at all for for Biirai? I don't remember. But let's just say build one neuter, and let's put a transitivizer on this. Yeah, so I think we're going to use that strategy. Just some sort of prepositional phrase. Many months. I build boat this. Some sort of demonstrative. We have a demonstrative, right? No, we don't. Okay. We do not. Yeah, we don't. Okay, so we'll have to make one. So we need... Maybe it's like a proximal demonstrative. Although, perhaps it would go before boat. Because the determiners also go before boat. All right. Seeking to find this place myself. I'm just going to make this into a new independent clause. So seek 1 neuter. And then something like an intensifier here for the subject. And Yarito, I have not checked out your Biirai stuff yet. I will have to do that offline. Article plus rail system. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. I look forward to that. Okay, so next up, where are we? Where are we? Something like because, and then a nominalization, flow, nom. Nominalize using the subject. Proxdem river, because the flowing of this river is into the lake. Something like that. So this would translate to, my friend, I build this boat. Oh yeah, forgot the many months. Some sort of preposition. Month many. I build this boat for many months. I seek myself this place because it's flowing. The flowing of this river is into the lake. I think that's the way to do it. All right, so we can do this. So let's get to work. Nitirin. Nitirin though. Build an. I believe that's our transitivizing suffix. Yes. Build an now. I'm going to just replace this proxdem with this because, yeah, easier to read. This boat, I'm assuming we don't have any of this. Oh, we do. We do. Moon. Perfect. And do we have a boat? No. What kind of prepositions do we have? Do we have a with? We do. Let's use with here. With many months. No. No. So we need month and many. And I'm just going to use seek here, which we already have. Which is Trikkain. Wait, did I get that wrong? I did, I got that wrong. I put Timasi here. Whereas this should be Trikkain now. Timasitan. Determiners do go before nouns in Biirai. Many is not a determiner. All right, where were we? Timasi Tan now. Moon place. Secret place. Widey. Timasitan now moon widey. Because. Do we have a because? No. From. We have a from. Okay, we can use this. Zik. No. I feel like we need another nominalization here. I'm a bit stuck. What to do, what to do, what to do. What to do, what to do. Emily, autumn for build. Okay, I can distract myself by doing this. Build autumn. 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 Autumnal. Autumnal. And then I've got to figure out what to do with this because business. I almost feel as if there should be like a suffix meaning because. Yeah, I don't know. I just am not feeling with. I'm not feeling that inspiration with this right now. Let's just do the rest of it. Because the flowing... And then this nominalization with the subject. Moon. And then river. And we can just say gu patui. Okay, so we don't have too much. We have to figure out this because situation. Because we need boat, we need month, we need many. We need flow, we need river, and that's it. Okay, so isn't it it's a great word for build. Atam, atam, atam. All right, so let's just get a nice suffix for because. Oh, we do have perfective morpho aspect here. Okay, so I have some stuff that we haven't assigned. So tairuta. Tairuta could be many. Boom. Done. What else do we need? Maybe we can use samuir for one of these. Maybe samuir can be month. Samuir. And then boat. Mount has been used as boat. Yeah. Let's use that. Moat. So let's make a decision that we're going to make because into a suffix. Then we just need flow. Atam. Because we don't know yet. Mount from Pkwak. Month. Samur, so we got that. Many we already wrote down, right? Yeah, okay, good. So we just need flow and river now, and because. And that'll be that. Atam is, it's one of those words where I think we just nailed it. Thank you, Emily Autumn, for suggesting it. All right, so let's see what else we have already. I'm trying to find something that looks like flow, that feels like flow. Oh, we have an unused suffix, so we could use that for because. Where'd you go? That works. Nawaga. And let's see, do we have anything that could reasonably be used for flow? Birasitu. I want something at least relatively kuwin. Kuwin. Yeah, that works. Ah. Wait, do we have kuwin? No, we don't. Kuwin. Beautiful. Awaga kuwin kan. And maybe we could do something like Grimsip for river. Okay, so here's the whole sentence. Nitirinnau atamannau mun. Sorry. Nitirinnau atamannau mun maut wa samyuir tairuta. Timasitannau mun waidi. Nauwaga kuwinkan mun raimsipku patui. It's going to take me some time to get used to reading Biirai, but yeah, that's not bad. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try one more at least. Friend, let us help you finish building your boat. Okay. So here we have friend. Let's use a suffix for let. And I don't know if we have any imperatives. This one is not in Pkwak because the old man doesn't speak Pkwak, so let's go back to the text. It's going to be an accented Biirai. All right. Or we could just say, maybe we don't want let as a suffix. Sorry, it's very hot here. I'm I'm struggling with the temperature. Air conditioning is not as big of a thing in South America. Ooh. Okay, so let us one neutral independent allow us, and then let's use a nominalization. Let's use a nominalization. So object nominalization to neutral. So you're helping. And then we could say to, and then build object nominalization boat to neutral. Okay, so this roughly means friend let us. I feel like we need something else to link the let and the help. We need some sort of a preposition here. This is really interesting. Yeah, so the question is, when we actually get to recording this, and you know, we'll talk about this later, but the voice talent will have to take this into account. So get the Pkwak accented Biirai. We'll have to figure out how to sort this out, but I think it's going to be a fun acting gig when it does come about. Okay, so here we have. Let's just use 2 here, just because. I think it's fine. So let's keep going. So nitirin let, we don't know. 1 neutral. No, we don't have it here. This is such a disorganized document. It's very bad. Now, goo help. Do we have help? No. But we are, no, this is going to be tan and keen, because 2 neutral is keen. So friend, allow us to your helping to atam tan maut keen. So that's mostly done. Daogadzi. All right, we have to put these in. Oops, I forgot to add those ones. What's wrong with me? So Reimsip. Oh no, we did it. We did it above, right? Yeah. And flow. There we go. What did we have here? The focus is waning. The focus is waning. Gotta stay on task here. We need let. We need some imperative morphology. We need help. And that's it. All right, so because the dogs are helping us by barking, and Artie, Clyde, and Mousy. Okay. I like Ati as let. And maybe we have a little... Maybe we inflect this imperative because we have to express the level. But we have like some sort of a hortative marker on here. Kada. Barking hard, so ati kadakin. Nitirin, ati kadakin. Now gu bakin. I don't think we need both there. Bakin tankin. Gu atam tan mautkin. Ooh. I dig it. I dig it. Okay. Okay. I think, friends, I'm going to call it there. We'll put in a cut for YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. This has been a great deal of fun, even if the heat is starting to get to me a little bit. But we've made some progress. We haven't finished it all. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Biirai. Progress has been made. The vocabulary has been increased. The grammar has been worked on. And we've got more of our sentences finished. So I think that's a win. Until next time, YouTube. We'll see you soon. Oh, okay, friends. I think I'm going to have to sign off a little tiny bit early due to the heat. But this has been fun. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad we can do this here in Peru. And we don't have to have such a big hiatus in terms of the stream. So we will be back. Next week, I believe, at this time. Follow us, etc., and all that good jazz. But the best way is to go to Discord, and you'll get all the updates, and you can talk with all these lovely people in the chat there. So until next time, Niskam and Bidai.